ET Final Score is brought to you by Ashley Furniture.
Good afternoon, East Texas. This is your afternoon update. I'm Danny Mogle, and this is Kenneth. Now, Kenneth, we learned yesterday that police in Longview was investigating a case where they found two bodies in a duplex on Jester Circle. Well, they came out this morning and said that they are now dealing with a double homicide in that case. They identified the mother as LaToya Reese, 28-year-old, and they said the other victim was her 11-year-old daughter, but they're not giving us much information.
Well, no, but they're saying that that 11-year-old is a student at Pine Tree now, so that's going to affect kids there at the school. I'm sure they've got counselors in there talking to some of her peers.
They said that they sent the bodies off for an autopsy, but again, not a whole lot coming out of a double homicide.
No, they're being kind of tight-lipped about this, and you know, I expect, you know, maybe they don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
But I think they're just going to remain tight-lipped until they get a little bit more information.
Some news that happened today: the East Texas Food Bank announced that it was expanding its backpack program. That's a really cool program. That's where on weekends kids come in, they put food in their backpack so they will have things to eat over the weekend and stuff. So they said they're going to expand that over the next several years, and good news.
And if you're looking for something good to donate to, hey, take a couple of cans by the food bank. That's always something that they will always appreciate. So food bank does a lot here in East Texas.
It does, and this is kind of a bad transition, but in Michigan, authorities say that people were trying to perhaps cook a squirrel or at least kind of fry its fur off, and it caused a big fire at an apartment complex.
Can't make this stuff up.
It displaced a lot of people. It says, look, they were using a propane torch to apparently try to burn the fur off the squirrel because they wanted to eat it. That has caused a big fire.
Well, you know, like I said, you can't make this stuff up. I've been doing this a long time, and sometimes when we go to these fires and crime scenes, you just are amazed at what the police tell you. You're like, you know, and I can imagine what their initial thoughts were in this, you know. How'd the fire happen? What was y'all doing? We smoking, you know, candle, electrical? No, we were burning the fur off the squirrel so we could eat it. So
with our torch, yeah.
We started a big fire. Sorry about that.
Squirrel. Okay, big event tonight, the debate between the vice presidential candidates.
Wondering what Biden's going to say.
You never know what might be coming out. He could be wonderful, though. He may have been rehearsed. He could be fantastic.
I just read an article saying that Paul Ryan actually did like some sort of a P90X workout on speeches. He'd been doing like 9 or 10 sessions of practice runs, so he may be in top form.
And we're also going to do, remember what we did last time here, we had people join in on our tylerpaper.com and take part in a discussion while the debate was going on. They said that worked out perfectly well last time, and they're going to do it again.
8 o'clock tonight, log on to tylerpaper.com. Now, our editorial writer, Roy Maynard, and our political writer, Adam Russell, will be there on chat.
Yeah.
You can put your questions out there. You can comment about what your thoughts are about the debate as it's happening. So it's kind of it is an interactive session, so and we did have a lot of good response last time.
Yeah, sometimes those excerpts will say blah, 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 one, and blah, and I'll look at it and I'll think, where did you get that from?
Right.
You know, so.
But it's a you know, tonight at 8 o'clock, just log on to tylerpaper.com and we'll have that up and running again.
Yeah, that interactive feature is just one of the many things we have on tylerpaper.com. Besides breaking news, you can log on anytime to see. Kenneth may post some things this afternoon. You never know. You can also download our app. You can get all that same information at your fingertips. We'll give you some news alerts when things happen. It's all a part of things that we are doing here at the
One final thing, don't forget the Firefighter Challenge this weekend at Broadway Square Mall. That's going to happen tomorrow evening and Saturday.
I knew you were going to say that.
Firefighters from all over the nation and some from around the world will be here in Tyler competing. It's free. Bring your family out. It's fun. It really is a fun event to watch. And come out and support our Tyler guys and give them a round of applause and maybe spur them on to the World Championships.
Absolutely. You'll have a lot more respect for the firefighters if you go out there and watch that competition. We will see you about this time tomorrow.